I'm Mark Williams for PickupTrucks.com, and we're out west with the 2014 Ram Laramie Longhorn. This is the premium top-of-the-line trim package for Ram, but they now offer a new 3-liter EcoDiesel engine. That's what we've been waiting for. Let's take a closer look. The EcoDiesel is relatively small, fits very nice under the hood of a half-ton pickup truck. 3-liter, cast iron block, dual overhead cams, and offers 240 horsepower, but 420 foot-pounds of torque. This is the top-level engine choice for the Ram 1500. It's about $4,000 over the 3.6-liter Pentastar and about $2,850 more than the Hemi option. One of the nice things the Ram truck does with the EcoDiesel is offer it across the full lineup. Now we're here in a $56,000 Laramie Longhorn package where the vehicle feels great because it has the air suspension and a whole bunch of other options. But for anybody who's going to choose this EcoDiesel, make sure, unless you have a lot of experience with diesels, that you modify and adjust your expectations. You're not going to get that instantaneous throttle response like you do with a gas engine, especially a big V8. One of the features we like inside is that it's got a DEF, which is a fluid that must be added to your engine if it's a diesel engine in order to give cleaner emissions. That's a federal requirement. But you have, like no other vehicle that's sold out there, no other pickup truck, you have a separate dedicated gauge that lets you know exactly when you have to refill that DEF fluid, which is done right next to the intake on the side of the truck. Ram is being very smart about how they're offering this new EcoDiesel. In fact, they're basically offering it on every trim package that they have in the lineup, which is a very good idea. What we're driving here right now is a $56,000 Laramie Longhorn with the EcoDiesel and the air suspension. A lot of families are going to love this, especially if they do any camping or just fun towing on the weekends. But even the fleet guys and some of the more work truck oriented vehicles are going to love this as well too. Theoretically, this is going to save them money over the life of that vehicle. Now, we don't have the exact fuel economy numbers from the government yet. That's not going to come out until later, but Ram has told us that they expect a minimum of 27 or 28 miles to the gallon on the highway. But that's not why people are going to choose this engine. 240 horsepower isn't going to make this a rocket. Diesels drive very differently than gas engines, but 420 foot-pounds of torque. That's why people are going to choose this engine. It's worth mentioning that in this half-ton pickup truck segment, a light-duty diesel won't change payload or towing capacities much at all. In fact, when you compare it to the gas counterparts, they're identical. Unlike the heavy-duty segment, when you have a turbo diesel, you get much better towing and much better payload capacities. So clearly the big news for 2014 is the EcoDiesel engine. We happen to love the engine, but we know it's not for everybody. You're going to have to figure out whether it makes sense based on fuel prices in your area and whether or not you want to spend the extra money to get the top-of-the-line engine here, especially when the competitive segment has some great gas engines available for less money. But if you want more information about the 2014 Ram half-tons, go to PickupTrucks.com.